Yes, I started muted. I've done it. I'm an expert. Twice in a row now I've managed to not give myself a feedback loop. Oh, what was that? Oh, that was my controller turning off. Oh, I'm playing Elden Ring in a slightly disorganised way. I have been playing a bit since the last time I streamed. What did I do? I walked into this castle. The last time I streamed, there was a boss at the start of the castle. And... ah, where did he come from? Ah. Sorry, where was I? Yes, there was a boss at the bottom of the castle, the first proper story boss. Since then I've just been exploring the castle a bit. And I just fought some sort of giant knight thing trapped in a dark room, which was tricky. This castle feels very Dark Soulsy. It's quite linear. It's quite difficult. It's got shortcuts. Where am I now? I've got lost. Oh yes, I remember. Okay, yes, I think this is a dead end, but it's kind of hard to tell. I was trying to get to that. I was trying to get to that item up there, but this doesn't seem to be the way to do it. Oh, it looks like I have to climb around the outside of something there. Okay. So where does this go? It feels a bit more... I mean, the open world stuff's fine, but it's a little bit like just kind of riding around for the sake of it. I'm enjoying this more linear section more, I think. I mean, I guess it is just more like Dark Souls, right? Which is interesting. If you'd said to me, like, do you think the part of the game you would like more would be the Dark Souls part, I probably wouldn't have thought that that would be the case. There's a battlement there, but I don't see a way to get across to it. I'm not sure about this partially ruined castle. It's odd. It seems to be ruined on one side. I wonder if that's world building. Did something come from this direction and ruin it? No, because that's fine. Don't know. Okay, I think that's all the random dead-end treasures. I still haven't found another gate. Oh no, but that's okay because I found a key. Yes, I found a key. So I can use the key. And I got that thing down there. Yeah, I think I'm done in here. Unless there's any secrets and things I haven't found. I haven't been this way yet. Oh. These fellas got weird long necks. I don't know what that's about. The other like people that live here don't seem to have, or like the knights and soldiers and things, don't have weird long necks, but like the common people seem to have weird long necks. Am I on the other side of the same tower? Yes. Okay. Why is it always gorgeous view? That is quite a nice view actually. So there's a little like monastery or something on the tip of a cliff. I mean that is wonderful, I love it. It needs wind sounds actually, that would make this great. Hey Venik. It would make wind sounds, like wind sounds up here, like a howling wind, you know, I'm on a cliff, that's what it needs, it's missing a sort of ambient wind. Oh, maybe it is there and I've just got the sound down so low I can't hear it. Let's turn it up a bit. I turned it down for streaming. There's a very gentle wind. It needs to be like a proper howling, like, you know. I should be frightened. I should be frightened that I'm going to get blown off whenever I'm out here. Something ahead. Yeah, I know, because I already saw it from the other side. Oh, hello. Mushroom. Mushroom. Okay, so how do I get across there? I guess I don't, and I drop down from up there. Sure, no problem. So there was some sort of knight in a dark room, and he was quite tough. He dropped a breastplate, actually. What did he drop? Sweet knight breastplate. Banished knight armor. Oh, yeah. Do I fat roll? Oh, no. Ah, have I put my strength up and everything? Okay, I guess that's not the way to go just now. Oh, look at the surcoat. Now I look fancy. So I've got no idea what's up here, and I'm hoping at some point there's going to be a save point. No item ahead. Precious item ahead. Well. Oh, I actually feel like a knight. I didn't think I'd like this surcoat, but I feel actually very knighty. Oh, that's interesting. I don't like this design of, like, you know, halves and quarters and stuff. But actually I feel, suddenly, instantly, I feel like a knight. Like a legit knight. Oh, hello. Oh, he's another one of the same guys that just murdered me. Oh, this isn't good. Alright, can I drop down from here, though? That's the most important thing. Yes. Do you think I can do that drop? That looks like quite a hard drop to do. May as well give it a go. Oof. I wonder what's in that hole. I like these holes. I'm assuming that, like, the weird... Oh, yeah, I met some... So one of the things I met... So I've only done, like, about 10 minutes walk since the last stream, but there's quite dense, and I found some birds that have swords for feet. They were pretty cool. And I found some knight that murdered me. Alright. There we go. No problem. An arteria leaf. Is that precious? Doesn't look precious. Let's try this again, shall we? You'd think there'd be a save point for it by now. I guess it's quite a short run back up here, but I don't really want to have to kill... There's these 3 guys on the stairs that are really nasty. I don't really want to have to fight them again. Okay, so what am I doing about this guy? I'm backstabbing him. Whoa! What did he do there? Yeah. I mean, that guy's legit badass. I mean, it's interesting actually, because, like, thematically, I don't know, I'm not keen on this setting, because it's just kind of a weird, arbitrary mess. Like, with Bloodborne, it was like... Not with Bloodborne, with Dark Souls, it was like... So I shouldn't say I don't like the setting. What I mean is I don't like what's been presented to me so far. I don't know enough about the settings to really like it. But, like, in Dark Souls, it was clear that it was a kind of strange, ruined, undead kingdom where nothing mattered. With this one, I think it's trying to create the impression that it's actually like a place where things are happening. But so, like, if I think about Bloodborne, like, when I went up to Anor Londo, the place was full of these giant shining knights that were very impressive. And that kind of felt like it made sense. Like, it was a sort of mythical city, you know, mythical sort of heaven-like place, and it was filled with these sort of heavenly beings. But here, I've just come to this random castle. and this random castle has like super strong knights in it for some reason, and I don't know why, because I don't know why I've come to this castle, and I don't know what significance it has. It's got like these total mooks, and then also these really super strong knights for no particular reason. I don't know, and it's fine, like it's fine. It's just those knights don't feel like they have any real significance. Whereas in Anor Londo, like the huge white knights felt... Also, it also felt like there was some storytelling, because the Black Knights, you know, I'd been fighting Black Knights up until that point, and there were just these random Black Knights around the place. Oh, I don't need to go this way, do I? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. But like, you know, you meet these random Black Knights that are just hanging about the place, and they kind of fit into the general aesthetic of the game. But then when you meet a White Knight, and you're like, oh, is this an uncorrupted version of the same thing? That's pretty cool. It has some, you know, like that's Dark Souls style of storytelling, right? Like, you're intrigued and you try to kind of piece together what might be happening. Now maybe I'm missing something, but these knights don't seem to have any story attached to them. Oh, bum. I knew he was there. And I got stabbed in the back line anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm being a little bit harsh. It's just something I think Dark Souls... Like, it's not that this game's doing anything wrong. It's just like, there's a random dude, right? Okay, sure. There's a random dude in a castle. No harm, no foul. But I felt like Dark Souls just did the exact same trope, but executed it better. Maybe there's some super duper lore I'm going to learn later about who these guys are, but... Oh! Ah, it's not a thing to attack into. Oh, God. Chaplain said the wind attacks are brutal. You mean like the thing he's doing? Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Is that like an offhand special? Like I have all these offhand special attacks I haven't used yet. I don't know whether I'm supposed to, or whether I'm like missing some key element of the mechanic. Did I just lose loads of souls by not picking them up? I wasn't actually paying attention. I'm sick of this side of the castle now. I'm sick of fighting this specific group of guys. I've killed these guys like 20 times. I mean, this is also... Like, I mean, because there hasn't been very much in the game so far. All the bosses have a respawn point right in front of them. So actually, this is the most I've had to repeat anything so far this game, which is fine. I mean, this is the kind of game it is. But it's kind of odd that this is the first time I've really had that experience. Because everything else has been... Not that, you know, I had to repeat some of the bosses, but I think I've actually might have fought... How many times did I do? I can't remember the name of the first boss, but I did that first boss quite a few times, right? 10, 12 times, something like that. But I think I've killed that group more now than I fought the first boss, which is a strange situation. Vernick said lore is delivered via Vati video YouTube videos. Yep. Oh, there'll be some, yeah, wild theory about who these knights are. So, well, I mean, the armor I got off him was called Banished Knight's Armor. I don't know if that was a fixed drop or... Ah, what the... What? How is that fair? Ah. And I got hit one more time for good measure. Dude, I was literally rolling. I mean, I kind of got used to this run back thing in Dark Souls, right? But it's odd that I'm having to do such a longer run back here. I guess I could sneak past him and climb up the top, but I don't really want to. You'd think by now he would have worked out. Oh, I should have drunk another potion, shouldn't I? It's reach. Okay, I am actually going to pick up my souls this time. Oh god! Ah, no! No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to pick up my souls. Is that a shortcut? That looks like it might be a shortcut. Some sort of shortcut, or is it a way back down to the bottom of the tower? No, because I never saw a lever like that, so it can't be going back to somewhere I've already been. Maybe that's just the way onwards. What I've gradually learned over the 20 times I've killed that pack is that the ones without shields, it's not worth trying to defend against. Very odd. This bomb group is so unpredictable. Sometimes I've just run through, and other times I just instantly die. It's very confusing. Ah! Jumping down is not a viable shortcut. No, apparently not. You'd think so, wouldn't you? You'd think... Could do with a save point now. Maybe I should run... Maybe I should just run... Right, hang on. So how are we going to do this time? Like that! Yeah! Sucks to be you, Mr. Backstab. Only a dishonourable knave would ever backstab someone. Like, I'd like to fight the knight and defeat the knight. I just don't really want to have to run all this way back every single time. So maybe I'll look for, like, maybe there's a save point up those stairs behind him or something. That sounds like the kind of thing this game would do. This is the little-known stealth knight. It just doesn't look right, does it? I don't think my playstyle... I like having a shield, and I like the aesthetic of being an armoured knight. I don't think my playstyle matches this sort of heavy armour sort of loadout. Do you think there's a save point around here somewhere? Oh, hello. Loads of armour. What's down there? Another lift. No way to summon it? Oh no, there's a lever. The contraption does not... Of course it doesn't. Grace ahead, therefore seek left. Oh. Oh yeah, Grace is a save point, right? Aha! Praise the grace. Ah, that's much better, right. I mean, now I don't even need to go and fight that knight because I passed him, but that's not the point, is it? Ooh. Oh, this is nice. That bird song really adds a lot to that scene. Some sort of chapel, there's another one of those knights. I get the impression I've kind of come to a difficult bit, slightly underleveled. That's how it's feeling to me. Didn't expect fire. Okay, well let's go back this way. If you put the no weapon art on your shield, it's basically the same as not having one offense-wise. Except keeping the shield aesthetic and still being able to block. In that you can still use your weapons weapon art. Sorry, I don't understand what that means. Is that like an override, a cosmetic override that overrides my shield to not look like a shield? Because what I want is to look like a knight. But I have the fighting style of, well, I don't want to say ninja, but I tend to dodge more and don't block that much. and rely on movement rather than weapon arts are called Ashes of War. I think my... Oh, is my shield have one that's like strike at the moment? Oh, it makes me sad when there's a new person chatting and it's bot. Sad times. Oh, I already smashed all this stuff, didn't I? Right, where am I going? There's more to explore in this tower, this bell tower. Contraption does not move. Oh, how many souls have I got? Don't actually know. 600. Lost like 10,000 to that. The night in the dark room earlier. So this is like this tower is definitely abandoned, and that guy said like there was a guy downstairs and he said you're sneaking in the back way and no one knows. Beautiful sniping spot. Can you do drop attacks in this? I don't actually know how they work. I've messed up that backstab. Oh, it's fine. He hasn't noticed me. I guess his visibility's not very good in that helmet, so fair enough. Yeah, he said, don't go through the main gate. And I agreed with this plan because I couldn't figure out how to open the main gate, so it seemed like a sensible plan to me. Now, how do I... Oh! I feel like that shouldn't have hit me. Oh, I should probably grab this. Ah, bloody hell. I backed out of my strike range! What the hell? Alright, come on, dude. There we go, much better. Ah, you didn't drop any armor for me. Oh, that was anticlimactic. What's that? Some sort of Imperial Eagle... Oh, it's a Pavis for a ballista, I think. I'm guessing that's what that is. Oh yeah, because there were ballistas here, weren't there? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is an old tower. You know, if I was going to store my old siege weapons somewhere, I would not store them this high up. Because some poor bastard had to schlep them all the way up here to put them in this tower. This is a terrible place. Where's the law? This doesn't make any sense. If you tell him you want to go through the main gate, he tells them to open it. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay. How do I get across there? Oh, right, over here. Nope! Oh, it didn't take any damage though. Fair enough. Can I jump? Wait, has he got brambles growing on him? I don't think the ones outside had brambles growing on them. Maybe I missed it. I'm assuming I'm going to end up on the other side of that gate anyway at some point. Someone walking around over there? Yeah, there he is. Oh, this was the contraption, right? Oh yeah, okay, but so I mean, like that's worth pointing out from a UX point of view, right? The contraption won't budge or something, so I know from playing the previous games that what that actually means is you need to find the other end of the lift. But it implies that I need to do some sort of puzzle to unlock it. Why did that writing disappear? That was weird. Okay, so it looks like I've got 2 different ways to go now. I love this, like, castle corridor. I'm still not sure about this ruin. I don't know, it's a weird aesthetic. Castle ruins are a weird aesthetic because, of course, like, most castles are ruined now. But it's a bit weird to be exploring a ruined castle during the medieval period. Or like, it's fine to be exploring a ruined castle. I'm sure there's lots of ruined castles. It's just weird that these guys are living in a ruined castle. Like, why? Would they not have fixed it? Oh, God. Oh. There's 3 of them now. Ah. The castle, you get the impression the castle was abandoned and claimed by its current ruler as well as post-apocalyptic. Maybe. Don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, that's the Dark Souls, right? They're like trying to piece together. So where was I before? I was at the top of that tower. No, I wasn't. So, because there's a completely different way I can go this way, and I don't know which way I should be going next, or which way is the dead end, or whichever, however you think about it. But I get, okay, so this way was next to the save point, which suggests that it's the way onwards. So therefore I should go this way, right? That's logic. I'd be interested, like, I feel like I've proceeded. I feel like the way I feel I've played this game so far is I kind of dawdled a bit, and I've now made my way to this place in what seems like reasonable time. I think I could have. Could have explored more, but I didn't. I feel like I've explored everything. Oh, I didn't do that boss because I couldn't find a nearby save point. Maybe I should go back and look at that. But otherwise, I feel like I did everything that doesn't involve moving on to the next area. Like, I found a secret way round the castle that went this way. So I could move on to the next area, but given the layout of the game, I feel like I've done everything before the castle. And it's quite, it's satisfyingly difficult so far. So did those other guys spawn when he blew the thing? Oh no, did they wake up? Because they're... Yeah, hello. I really ought to buy a new controller. I'm still using an Xbox 360 controller back from when the Xbox 360 first came out. I really ought to invest in a new controller. Every time I play with it, it leaves this sort of scattering of grey dust everywhere because it's sort of disintegrating. All the Xbox 360 controllers had this sort of weird fuzz on top of them. Oh. And that grey fuzz now just goes all over the place. But controllers are really expensive. Every time I look into buying a new controller, I'm like, what? 60 quid? There's an Aaron said, I think I was level 70 doing this area. Well, I don't. So, Filian said, I did more before this castle, but it was personal preference. So levels, hang on, let's have a look. Levels. My current levels are 2,600, so I'm level 19. But I don't feel like I've chosen to skip content before coming here. I felt like I was reasonably but not completely thorough. I would prefer not to be high level, but I would also prefer not to miss any content. So it's a weird. Oh, this is just like a little dead end. Okay. Am I missing anything up here? New controller for this game, it was 53 quid. Was that like a branded one or an unbranded one? I don't know. Yeah, I don't. Because the last time I looked at controllers seriously was when the Steam controller came out. And I was like, that looks very odd. Not sure I want one of those. That looks like a place I can go. Ah, that also looks like a... Oh, I'm up here. Okay, I'm just behind where I was before. Yeah, there's a way I can go there, isn't there? What about round here? If there was something round here, I would have thought there would be some writing. Oh, hello. Still no item. Oh. Don't think I've been to that battlement. Yeah, I'm a bit lost now. Okay, shall we go across here? This is good knightly behaviour. Proper Microsoft Xbox One controller. Yeah, knockoffs. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's hard to say really. I don't know about branded versus unbranded controllers, but so I have certainly had some bad branded controllers. Ooh. Uh-huh. Oh, a stone sword key. Be wary of down. Try jump attack. Oh, hello. Okay, how do you jump attack then? Is it... Is it this button? No, no it isn't. That's fine. No, these guys are pretty cool. R2 while falling. Oh well. Had a 50-50 chance. I would say it should probably be the best. It should be the best. It should probably be the same button as backstab, which it isn't. So that's annoying. Visions of friend. Be wary of gesturing. Dozing cross-legged. Time for gesturing. I don't believe any of these lies. Oh, apparently there's some unpicked up souls somewhere. I don't know where they are. I guess I should probably link my stream on the Mythos Buster, shouldn't I? I don't think anyone but you will watch very on, but it's worth a try. What is it? Non-Arkham LCG games, isn't it? Stream man. I mean, I put in my stream title badly, probably. Apparently, I'm doing okay, which is confusing to me. I guess I don't know. Maybe like because when I see people playing Dark Souls or Bloodborne, they're considerably better than I am. Maybe there's loads more people playing Elden Ring that don't normally play this kind of game. Like I'm absolutely awful at, say, Devil May Cry. Precious item ahead. Jumping required ahead. Necessary item ahead, therefore up. That is very specific. I like it. I like how specific that was. But he didn't say which up. Percy said, I've been wanting to get a PS5, but I hate the white look. I have to buy black plates and a controller, which is 100 quid. Yeah, it's not good, is it? I don't know. Is that an intentional business thing? I don't actually know. I mean, we only just got a PS4. Time for talisman. Oh, okay, so I could jump down there. I bet there's something good down there around that corner. Can't see anything though. Do you think there's something good down there? I don't know. This place is so confusing. Let's go this way first. Oh, there's something down there. Man. This is what I haven't got a checklist. You know, there's a website which is like a checklist for Dark Souls, so you can tick off everything that you've got as you get it. I need one of those. Oh god. Oh, there's freaking loads of them. Okay. Necessary item ahead, therefore up, is what I was promised. I was reading about how the messaging system works. I didn't realise it actually had mechanics attached to it. That whenever someone likes your message, you get healed. But also, messages appear when they've been engaged with more, but they appear more if they've been liked or disliked. Like, isn't that how YouTube works as well? Like social media engagements. If someone dislikes your message, so if you write something incredibly unhelpful and everyone dislikes it, it's more likely to appear. Margit was a huge wall for me. Felion said. Yes, I fought Margit in the last stream. And complained the entire time about summons tweaking the difficulty setting. I keep forgetting the name of the first boss, but yeah, that's the first boss, right? This is Naren said, I don't like the bosses in this game. It feels like the developers are too concerned with making it Dark Souls hard. Margit is terrible, pausing mid-air to hit players who dodge. Yes, that was the exact thing I complained about. Are these hostile? Oh no, they're just regular birds. Okay, fine. Ah, we've got here. Claw Talisman. That sounds amazing. What does that do? I've got a Sword Talisman. Enhances guard counters. Enhances jump attacks. I think we should equip that anyway. I don't think I want to enhance my jump attacks. Do I? Maybe I do. I'm not really sure. Is there a good way down from here? Oh, what's that? There's something there? Could jump down to that little tower. I think so. Oh, there's something across there. Can I get across there? Oh, can I summon my horse? I don't think I can I? No. Nope. Yeah, I don't know about the bosses being hard. I mean, like, yeah, it's tricky really because people are coming to this game for a FromSoft experience, right? Which to a lot of their audience is just hard bosses with a bunch of stuff in the way that makes it more, quote, prestigious to actually have got to those hard bosses in the first place because there's a kind of tedium wall. But then, of course, this game is sufficiently sort of more conventionally RPG-like that I could imagine people coming to it who are just looking for more of a conventional open-world RPG, and then it also has these annoying bosses in it. I don't know, it's tricky. I think I'm probably more in the boss camp than the not boss camp, I would say. Oh, is that what it meant by time to equip talisman? Were you running? Was that when I jumped? Oh, can you do a running? Ah, okay, yeah. Oh, maybe I could have got across there. Should I have got across there? Was there something up there? ER is much worse for bosses than Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 bosses didn't animation cancel their own jobs. Yeah, I mean that did annoy me. Like, well, I mean, I was ranting. I don't know if you saw me fighting Margit, but like, I was ranting the whole time about I don't like that style of boss design, which is basically just all combat action games, right? Where it's essentially just about learning their attack patterns. They're not really telegraphed. I mean, they're telegraphed in the sense that like they raise their sword up, but that in and of itself doesn't tell you much. I'm used to kind of MMO content where the boss sort of signals he's going to do something. The task is to notice that and then respond to it. But I feel like in this game it's more like, okay, so, no, hang on. Okay, so I run forward. Ah, neat. And there wasn't anything here anyway. Nope, doesn't look like it. No, because I already went down there, didn't I? Oh, hang on, what's that? No. Every time I see something white, I think it's an item. Oh well. Yeah, just the general philosophy of boss design. Sorry, yeah. So like the difference between a conventional MMO boss and a conventional like what do they call that action? Spectacle brawler, right? Is that right? Spectacle brawler. Like Devil May Cry had. I don't think Devil May Cry created that. Oh God, now where have I gone? Oh no, now I'm completely lost. I'm not going to be able to get back, am I? Devil May Cry, I don't think it started the genre, but it was kind of like one of the most famous examples of that genre of like, you know, combos, extreme difficulty, countering the enemy boss's attacks and stuff. And like that seems to be the defining feature of that sort of genre, is like you just kind of have to learn. You memorize this pattern of attacks. Oh, I am not going to be able to survive this, am I? Because one of those guys killed me last time when I was in a much better situation than this. Oh God, where am I? I'm totally lost. Oh, no, no. It's okay, because none of them have noticed. Oh, I can't stealth. Oh, well, I can't stealth because I'm in combat still, I suppose. This doesn't feel like where I'm supposed to be. Yay, a great shield. Okay, I can stealth now. I'm gonna get back out of here. Seem to have somehow accidentally fallen behind an enemy army. Where am I? I feel like I might be like on my way to the next save point. If I just carry on sneaking up here, I have a feeling there might be another save point nearby. It's got that sort of distance to it. Then I guess I can just fast travel back and try again. What's that? Is that something? That looks like something big. Really have. Oh, yep, there we go. Is that save point? Yep. Yes, expert this game. Oh, I guess it doesn't need it doesn't need like fast travel points and stuff, right? Because I can just teleport. Which I guess makes sense, but like, yeah, I don't know. Dark Souls just had that amazing level design. It was really impressive. But, so I never played Dark Souls 2 or 3, but people say it wasn't as good. I'm sorry, that they specifically that idea of that sort of integrated shortcut level design thing wasn't as good in Dark Souls 2 and 3, and it existed a bit in Bloodborne, but not that much. Does not open from this side. But yeah, it was so impressively done in Dark Souls 1. I guess it's tricky, isn't it? Like as a designer, I often find I can't. Like I'm very theme first by nature, right? Start with the story you're trying to tell. But at the same time, I often get a bit tangled up in worrying about justifying things. Like what's an example of that? Like in the mining and smithing rework, like like one of the key things that the mining and smithing rework in RuneScape was trying to accomplish was evening out the levels, the maths, because the levels of the ore and the levels of the gear and the level requirements didn't match up. They weren't very elegant. And then when you analyze that from a system design point of view, I'm like, it doesn't really matter, right? It doesn't matter what level things are. Like, no one was using the gear before the rework, and no one's using the gear after the rework because it's just irrelevant. But there's something basic, there's something pleasing about the basic mathematics of it. I'm just going to check that this goes where I think it does. I'm pretty sure it goes back up to where I was before. And I often get a bit tangled up in trying to justify that to myself as a designer, and I feel like maybe sometimes I should just roll with it and just go, yeah, like players like it that way. Players like things that are pleasing and make sense and sort of. So like this game, you know, like from a functional point of view, it's actually way more convenient to teleport around than to have to use stupid, long, tedious lifts. But it makes the level design kind of less beautiful and incredible to have it not laid out that way. So I don't know. Seek Fort. Oh, I haven't been here before. Oh, what the hell are those? Animated cauldrons. Weak foe. Yeah, I'm not sure I trust that. Oh. Ah! Ugh! Pot. That is a pot. Oh, ah! Well, I mean, that was a pot. Living jar shard and a raw meat dumpling. Sounds very important. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's one of those ball things. Oh, that's a great visual design. That's super cute. That's particularly cute, the way it tried to turn around in order to run away from me, like it can't move in any direction. That's pretty good. Suffering. Why did that say suffering? Oh, does it think I'm coming this way? Have I somehow come the wrong way? Oh, there's a respawn. Is that a respawn point? No, that's a summoning point, isn't it? I'm getting very confused. Because I don't do any summoning. They're jars of people's guts. Oh, lovely. Oh, is that another grace? What? I've only just found a grace. Oh, there's a boss. Oh. Oh, there's a big ass thing. I don't know if it's my... Oh, I think it might be my, my controller. Oh, okay. I'm losing track of all these save points now. Well, I guess I should go try this boss before I carry on with the castle, right? How many souls have I got? 1800. Maybe I'll kill something and level up before I go through there. So oh, is this the front gate? That would make sense. No? I don't know, really. No, this must be the end of the part that starts with the front gate. Something like that. You think it's the controller I can crouch in combat? I do have another controller. I could try connecting that one instead. Hang on. If I turn that one off. Where is it? My other Xbox 360 controller. Yeah, so in theory I could just slaughter my way back down through there and fight my way back out. I wonder if there's any secret stuff. There probably is. There should be. Let's have a look. Does this controller work better? I mean, I can crouch. It's hard to say. I guess I ought to, like... work bonuses came through, so I could afford to buy a controller. A new controller. Wouldn't that be something? Oh, I should go finish exploring up here. Everyone else buying their PS5s or whatever, I'm like, maybe I should shell out for a controller that's more than 15 years old. I'm just very mean. Mean? Frugal. Mean is confusing because it means something completely different to Americans. What's the American word for, like, doesn't spend money, like frugal, but phrased as if it's somehow a negative, which is what mean means in UK. Miserly, maybe? Stingy. Yeah. Yeah, stingy means more or less the same thing as mean, yeah. The Xbox One controllers are better in every way. Are they? Like, are they... I don't have an X-Bone. I was in that because I'm not really a console gamer, I'm a PC gamer. But I do have a PS4 specifically for playing PS4 exclusives, or what at the time were PS4 exclusives. No, I think because Spider-Man and Bloodborne are still both PS4 exclusive, aren't they? Right, so that's the way back out. This is a very confusing layout. So I had an Xbox 360 basically just to play Rock Band on, because I had to choose either Xbox or PlayStation, and I don't really have any interest in the PlayStation. What's the right word? Like, life cycle? No. Infrastructure? No. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Oh. Just getting started. That's cute. Try jumping. Likely something incredible. But so I got an Xbox because that was like we'd had when I was living as a student we'd had an original Xbox at the time. Try ranged battle. Try beating to a pulp. Don't even know what I'm talking about now. Well, I'm getting completely lost. This place is so... I try to keep track of where I am, but I guess it didn't help that I just got completely turned around and now have no idea where I am. Whoops. So yeah, and then like whenever I thought about upgrading console, like I'd assumed I would. Well done. Behind. Thanks, buddy. I'd assumed I would get the next kind of Xbox so that I could, copy my Rock Band saves across to it. But in practice, there wasn't. Well, there was a new Rock Band, but it didn't seem to be any better than the original Rock Band. And if I would have to buy a new Xbox just to get Rock Band, didn't really seem like a very good value investment. Jax, did you just kill a bunch of pots? Yeah. Try something incredible. Can't imagine ever getting £800 worth of use from a console over the cost. Yeah, exactly. So we bought a PS4 when they were very much end of life, but with terrible timing right before the PS5 announcement. So we probably could have got like £100 off if we'd waited like a month, but never mind. We actually own a PS3 as well because my wife just brought one home one day because she wanted a DVD player. And I don't think... Have I ever played anything on that PS3? I must have done. Yes, I played God of War 3 on it. Must have played something else on it. Oh, and The Last of Us. No, I borrowed someone's PS4 to play The Last of Us. A mod at work. Be wary of right. Ah, have to be very wary. Still completely lost. Behind? Behind what? I don't like PlayStation controller while we're talking about controllers. I find the PlayStation controller just gives me hand cramp. Didn't they try to change them for the PS4? Wasn't there some controversy? Like they tried to redesign them to be like modern and not like the PlayStation 1, and their core fan base got absolutely incensed by it because of course they did. Are they cross? Is there any like cross compatibility? PS3 was the cheapest Blu-ray player. Yeah, it was a sensible thing to do, right? Cheaper than buying a one for your PC, I think. Oh man, remember having to buy DVD players back in like 1999. You had to buy a DVD player for your computer, and then get some tower shield. And then you had to install software. You had to install special software because DVD players didn't work by default. And then you could play The Matrix. Good times. Zonarin said, I got a Wii U because they released a trailer for a great-looking Zelda game in 2016. I'm still salty. Yeah, I never had a Wii U. My household, my student household had a GameCube. I played a bunch of stuff on, so I got my own memory card and several GameCube games. But Resident Evil 0 and what was it? There was the Resident Evil 1 remake, and there was Resident Evil 0, and there was Eternal Darkness. That was probably the best GameCube game. Now where am I? Oh, I'm out here. Okay, fair enough. Is there a way across there? I hasn't achieved anything though, has it? Well done, but too high up. That's cute. It's a sweet message. Oh, you can improve them, can't you? I should have improved that one. Never mind. This seems like I should probably just teleport back the way I came. Have I got an arrow sticking out of me? Oh no. Oh, that was. Eternal Darkness is part of what eventually got you into Arkham. Yeah, good choice. Yeah, it was so good. Bloodstained, therefore likely pathetic sword. That's the high risk jump there. Have I been there? I think I have. Oh. I love this sense of like this is like I don't know, what is it? Okay, I'm going to try and analyse the aesthetics of this, right? There's a particular thing I like that I first found in the first Tomb Raider game, like way back. Like I feel kind of isolated here. This place feels kind of secret and forgotten, you know? Like imagine like a loft that's been walled off and no one's ever been there before. Like the castle feels kind of sort of lived in, but this place feels just got this weird... I know this whole castle's kind of remote and I'm on like the secret way in. But right here I feel like I'm in like a kind of secret adjunct. First off, left. Grace ahead. Rainbow stone. Now where am I? Okay, I could jump down there. So this is another place I haven't been. Oh god, I'm losing track of all the different places I can go now. I'm just wandering this castle at random. Oh, how am I doing for souls now? I can level up at least. Although I feel like it now feels like everyone's like dragon ahead. Uh-oh. It now feels like there's a whole pride attached to like killing the boss at the lowest level possible. So I feel like I should not. Ah, it goes here. Right, cool, okay. Nice. Well, I've got to explore down here now, haven't I? I feel like I should not level up now. That's mad though, isn't it? Praise the futility! Oh, hello. What's the point of being up here then? That's weird. Oh, I see, that's how you get back out. Look carefully. No hidden path ahead. Oh, is that what it want me to look carefully for? Look carefully, therefore bats probably would have been a better thing to say there. You should do the thing that is fun for you. I feel very strongly about this. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No, but that's the thing, right? Like, part of this game, I don't know. It's like I don't normally play challenging things, and I'm not normally interested in challenges. But the whole FromSoft sort of ethos has become this sort of, they're allowed to be things like that occasionally, where it's like, oh, have you done this? It's really difficult. I'm not interested in all of my entertainment being like that, but just occasionally as a fun change, it's nice. So in that sense, like, I wouldn't find fun, like, there's some guy that's been streaming this. I think he's like a famous Sekiro streamer or something, and my friend watches, and he said he's been like trying to do everything as massively underleveled as possible because he wants the fights to be as hard as possible, and so stuff just one shots him, and he bangs his head against it for hours, and I don't really want that kind of experience, but I would prefer the fights to be at least somewhat challenging, Oh, what's this down here? Interesting. Smithing stones. But yeah, I'm having a good old time, like. Although now that I think about it, I probably should have leveled up before I came down here, but never mind, it's too late now. I'm having a good time here, feeling like I'm exploring something without knowing what's here. Like, this is earlier in the game, everything was quite, you couldn't get lost, there wasn't really anything to explore. But here, it's quite a lot of places to get lost at. I'd like someone to eventually tell me whether I've missed something so I can go back and get it. But right now, I'm quite enjoying sort of finding things, What are these statues? Oh, they're just women. I missed, like, I like Dark Souls aesthetic, it's great. I miss the aesthetic of Bloodborne, I love the aesthetic of Bloodborne. The constrained words make a sort of dialect. Yeah, it's neat, isn't it? Like they say, people say therefore, just to... It's very Darmok. I can hear something. Ah! Hello. Ah! Oh! I thought I was dead. That was confusing. Oh, hey Nathan. Yeah, I'm getting lost in this castle and wandering around. What is that twinkle that I can hear? Is it that? No. Ah! Oh! Rancor Call. I found a boss portal and I went the other way. And now I'm completely lost and I have no idea where I am. This is cool though. I didn't expect this. Is this like? Because like if I try to compartmentalize this in my head, is this area like one massive dungeon? Is that kind of the idea? Like this is a huge dungeon with lots of different ways to go, and so it looks like I've now gone down a random tangent and I'm off in some sort of underdelved bit, which I'm assuming will at some point lead to something significant. Okay, so I can jump down there. Is that it? Looks like the only way onwards. I think something bad might happen to me when I go down there. And I don't have any... It very much looks like something where someone lives, doesn't it? Oh, there's no corpses down there. There's no bloodstains. And I don't have any charges on my healing potion. Yeah, it's fine. I made a mistake, haven't I? Yep. I guess no one dies close enough to the thing to... Wait, so where am I now? Oh, well, I may as well go through the thing now, right? What am I going to do now? I've lost... I mean... Where was that secluded cell? I kind of want to understand the castle more, like... I didn't feel like I don't feel like I really understand this place. Wait, so there was a different way to go, wasn't there? Because I didn't drop... Is that down to the same place? Does if I were to go down here instead? Rather than... Oh, hang on. No, this is a dead end. No, I'm getting confused, aren't I? Yeah. So, yes, it was down here. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that looks like a pain to get down to. Can I just dodge these bats? I have to kill the giant rat again. Okay, that's not too bad. As runs back go. Oops. Ah. No problem. The rats won't follow me into the pit. Oh, okay, so I could just run past them. Yeah, that'll probably save some time. Is there a... Ah, there was a way up here. Time for bug. Oh, that's the thing I already killed. Yeah. Okay. If I run past it, can I unlock like a shortcut or something? Oh, damn it! Wait, I didn't pick up all my souls. I picked up my souls, didn't I? But I had less. Didn't I have 3,000 when I died? Or did I just get confused? That was weird. I figured out crits. You realise you just deal more damage by just mashing RB. Crits is where you deflete their poise, right? And then, yeah, I thought I had 3,000 souls. Crits is where you deflete their poise, right? And then they get staggered and then you stab them in the face. I did that a bunch on the boss, the first, Whiston or whatever his name is, I can never remember. But yeah, they did a disappointingly small amount of damage compared to Bloodborne. So that was a shame. Ah, no, I'm picking up 600 less each time. Wow. Maybe that's some feature of this boss. Yeah, interesting. Prince of Death's Pustule. Oh, cool. Ah, this is what I'm coming to these games for. What is that? Is that a buried statue? Oh, it's a face, a nose. But it's kind of weird. It's a giant statue, I guess. Is that a beard? I guess that's a representation of a beard. Maybe? Cool. I'm into it. This doesn't look like a very shortcut. Let's go find out where it goes. Not a statue. Time to read item descriptions. Like that Prince of Death something or other that I picked up. What was that? Prattling Pate. What all this crap is, something to do with players. Hug Woman's Blessing. Do I? What does that do? Yeah, she hugged me, but I didn't really understand it, so I ignored it. What was it I just picked up? I've actually got no idea. What's that? A sorcery? Was it a weapon of some sort? It was a talisman. Aha! Prince of Death's Pustule raises vitality. Can I... Aha! A fetid pustule taken from facial flesh raises vitality. Vitality governs resistance to the effects of death. That's an incredibly pretentious way of saying it gives you more hit points. Does it give me more hit points? No, that's vigor. Okay, so vitality and vigor are different. It is said that this pustule came from the visage of the Prince of Death, he who used to be called Godwyn. As first dead of the demigods, it said he's buried deep under the capital at the Erd Tree's roots. Oh, okay. There's some big old nasty thing feeding on him. Does it make more sense the other way up? I mean, it looks very much like a nose. It's an intriguing sort of looking face. But it doesn't, it's not very eldritch, right? It looks kind of like an old man. Picked up Godwyn's Pimple. Yep. It doesn't give more hit points. It's an insta-death effect this helps against. Ah, right, yeah, okay. Cool. So, like, yeah, the one I know best is the one from... What was it called? It wasn't called, like, Sanity or Madness or something in Bloodborne. It was called something really weird. Frenzy. It's called Frenzy, but even though it was called Frenzy, it just instantly kills you. Okay, where's this come out? Ah! Oh, okay. That wasn't the button I meant to push. Try crouching, Snake. Huh. What? Necessary item ahead. Somber smithing stone. Oh, fancy. That's cute. That's neat. So is this another, like, secret place? I'm a bit confused by where I am now. Ooh. Oh, there was one of those outside. Oh, that's one of the things that killed me right at the start. Can I fight him now? Maybe? Whoa. Oh, it's the thing she was talking about, the spider with the... They cut everyone's arms off and put it on the spider. Yeah, so that does such a disappointing amount of damage. I assumed the spider was going to be a specific boss, not like a random dude in a kitchen. It's a bit odd. Oh, ah! Oh, you can drink 2 charges straight away. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. I'd been waiting for the previous charge to drink before drinking the next one. This is not going very well. Maybe we'll just go back out here. You know, weapon with a better critical modifier. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a legit like design space, but it's just a bit disappointing that it's barely even worth the time it takes to do. That wasn't a very sensible place to die, was it? Because now I have no idea how to get back here. Well, I do. I have to run past the boss thing again, but... This bloody castle. And I've still got to teleport. I'm getting more and more and more lost. The way I like to play this sort of level is to very meticulously move through it, making sure I've discovered everything. And I've completely failed at that in every way. By getting so lost. Also, hi Theo. Do you like my surcoat? It's good, isn't it? I wasn't wearing it because I didn't think I'd like it, but I feel like a proper knight now wearing it. Is that a surcoat or is that a tabard? Actually, I'm not sure. I think it's a surcoat, but I'm not 100% confident. Okay, and I still don't know what this thing is. Perfectly timed. I'll move back to him. I mean, I love that there's this sort of bottom. It's just random, like, stuff at the bottom. Oh, he actually came into this room this time. I hope he can't climb. No, he can't. Like, I love that sort of casual... The thing that impressed me so much about Bloodborne was... Ebrietas, specifically in Bloodborne, was amazing. Because it was like this really cool boss, really amazing, like amazing design, intricate mechanics, and it's just hidden, it's just secret. Like you might well, I mean, I guess most people play with some sort of guide or some sort of advice, but even so, like if you were trying to muddle through the game for yourself, you just never find it. And it takes so much confidence to do that, you know. I mean, it's sort of it's extremely wasteful in some ways, but it's also sort of really impressively confident, you know. Right. Where was that door? Getting confused now. I fell down from up there, so this is the door to the spider. Where are my souls? There they are. 1301. So I'm losing, every time I die I'm losing souls. Is that just how the game normally works, or is that something weird going on? Whoa. This is tougher than I thought. Okay. I wasn't expecting the random scavenging dog to be quite that dangerous. It's something in this castle. Oh, so it's like is it an effect I could turn off? Like at some point I'll be able to turn something off, or is it just a thing that this castle does? Alright, well I guess I go fight down that thing. So can I, if I fight this thing and I kill this thing, is that useful in any way whatsoever? Or would I be better off just not bothering? Because I kind of want to fight it, but it also looks very, very dangerous. It's a mechanic that's happening for a specific reason. Okay, fair enough. It'd be good if it told me that, right? Like, because it's kind of like you could get through this whole castle without ever realizing that was happening. I don't know. I mean, I realise it's not that kind of game where it tells you stuff. I realise that, but at the same time, it is a bit of a shame. Okay, buddy, let's go. Come on, let's rock and roll. You and me. This isn't going to go well, is it? I can breathe fire. Oh, you can just take 2 sips. That's great. That's such a nice UX. You can take 2 sips from the. Oh god, how do I stab this thing? Where's its weak point? Surely that big heart thing is its weak point. What is happening? Oh god. Oh, what? Oh. What? It exploded. Was it like breathing fire on the floor or something? That seems like a very... I felt like I was doing really well there. Ah. Now I'm going to kill it and get like 15,000 souls from it and then immediately lose them to the spider in the next room. Oh, I could just teleport, couldn't I? And spend them, I think. Unless I can't teleport from down here, which sounds possible. I haven't actually tried at any point in this castle to teleport. I do like this sort of undercroft. I love it. Like, it's weird old statues and stuff. Although it's a bit... Seems like an odd coincidence that there's a demigod buried right under the graveyard, basically. So should I have just backed away when it did that? I like that holding my shield up is doing something. That never really mattered in Dark Souls with bosses like this. Like, because I never had enough poise to stop their attacks. So, like, I feel like I'm actually a knight fighting this monster. Even though it's a little unrealistic. I actually feel quite cool. I like its whole weird upside down thing, that's quite cool. Oh. I don't, so does it like fire down at the ground and then the fireball gradually spreads out? Is that how it's working? Where am I? I don't actually know where I am. Oh, there. Am I out of flask? Shit. Oh, is it a dead dragon? Is that what it is? I can't really tell. just looks like a big old pile of roots and stuff. But is it supposed to be like a dragon that's kind of overgrown and rotted? Ah! Oh! Theo said, just build a temple around them. Build a prison around them, then build a temple on top of the prison. Yeah. I mean, that is more or less what they've done, right? Like, I mean, it's a castle and a graveyard, but the principle's the same. They built a graveyard around it, and then they built a castle on top of the graveyard, and then they built another castle on top of the castle by the look of it. I mean, I don't know. Oh, this is actually outside. I didn't know this. That's a pet hate of mine. I mean, I love it, but at the same time, I kind of hate it. Like, look up and see the sky. That's actually really cool and dramatic. But at the same time, like, I don't like it when undergrounds aren't actually underground. There was a Tomb Raider remake a few years ago now, the Tomb Raider Anniversary, and it took quite a lot of the original levels. One of the things I really enjoyed about the aesthetic of the original Tomb Raider, which I think was more of a technical restriction than an intentional aesthetic, but I really liked it, is that Tomb Raider, you just go gradually deeper and deeper underground. And in the second set of levels, that was really, really crucial to the way the sort of aesthetic of it felt and played out. Yeah, zero. Because you really felt like you were going down into the unexplored depths. But then in the remake, in Anniversary, I mean, obviously they were rebuilding it from scratch essentially, but the aesthetic of all of those levels changed quite dramatically, and they all had like sourced lights, which were like gaps in the ceiling, like, you know, and you could see the sky from where it was filtering down from above, and that totally changed the whole feel of it to me, because now it wasn't you going down into the, you just sort of wandering through a system of caves, all of which were only about 10 meters below sea level, the surface. Ow. I need to learn not to go into those corners. And I like, yeah, it's Moria, right? Like Moria, the basic concept of Moria is one of my favourite tropes. That idea of like the sealed underground place. I was thinking about okay, so it's not underground. I was trying to remember the name of it recently. There's a weird anime called Vic Seal, which isn't very good, but it has a similar sort of trope. Like the first half of the film is like 20 years ago, Japan was completely sealed off and is immune to radar. It's got like a giant metal wall around it, and also you can't be viewed on satellite. So no one has any idea what's happening in Japan, and hasn't for like a decade or something like that. And it has that similar sort of feel of like no one knows what's in there. And the idea that you could just like fly over in a helicopter and go down on a rappel line kind of spoils that to me. Like, it doesn't feel lost and mysterious and underground. There's something really powerful about like, oh yeah, even this is exposed to the sun. So it's like, yeah, it just totally changes the feel. It doesn't feel deep underground, you know, claustrophobic and you know what I'm trying to say. I think that might be an artifact of like third-person games, because like in a like an isometric type RPG or something like that, you'd have absolutely no hesitation going, well, like Dungeoneering in RuneScape, right? You go 120 levels underground, and no one is bothered about whether or not you can see the sun 120 levels down. I need to stop talking and focus on this boss now. Dodge that time. So how did I not get? Was I doing a better job of staying behind him before? I must have been. Now I'm getting flawed. Oh, I need to not get trapped in that corner, don't I? Should I be playing without lock on? Probably. I can't find him there. Yeah, I don't think that's better. Ow. What? Okay, I feel like I did much better on my first attempt. But now I'm not... Sorry, 60 levels below the ground in engineering. What am I talking about? Yeah, you know what I mean, though. You're not expecting the famous floor 121? Oh no, have I spoiled an upcoming update? Oh man, we should do that, right? Just like skip floor 61 entirely and go to floor 121. What time is it? I don't feel like I've accomplished anything while I've been playing this evening, but I guess I have. I've explored, like, I haven't made it. Like, I'm glad I'm not bothering about leveling up because I haven't leveled up at all. I was 19 when I started, and I'm still 19 now. It's strange. It's a strange. It's not a problem. It's just such an odd. It's an odd way to design a progression game where leveling up is essentially sort of optional or like not. It's not. You know, like I've done so much work and I've explored so much and found so much, and I've gained essentially no progression bonuses in this progression RPG. What a strange way to build a game. Nah, what? I'm just dodging. Iframes, dude. Ow! Not under the tummy, around the side of the tummy. What's that? Ah! Yeah, I don't really understand how to avoid that. I backed away as soon as I noticed him doing it, but that didn't seem to help. Keeping far away allows him to take your breath. Being up in his chest means it'll attack over your head. I mean, like I felt like I did particularly well the first couple of times because he just didn't really do it. Run away, don't walk away. Yeah. Even so, though, I died instantly. I wouldn't have got any further. Or, like, I wouldn't have got much further. Well, yeah. So someone said leveling up isn't passive, and yeah, obviously you choose when to level up. And I have lost souls while I've been in here, but even so, like, I didn't. Like, the way it's laid out means I didn't really accumulate souls either. But particularly because we have this mechanic that's docking me souls, means that effectively, like, you know, I did waste a few, but actually I lost. You know, if you lose like 500 or however many it is per death, then it you sort of don't ever accumulate enough to level up unless you. But I could choose to go and grind anytime I like. Like I could just wander off and kill those knights near the beginning. Oh, I didn't break his poise either in the last couple of attempts. I wonder what I'm doing differently. Oh. I don't know how poise works because it's not on a bar. I have no. Is it? Does it gradually recover over time? Is he losing poise and then regaining it again? Or do I just need to hit him as much as possible? Heavy attacks and jumping attacks breaking poise. Right, yeah, that makes sense. So I'm not, because I'm only using light attacks, I'm not breaking his poise at all. Ah, what? So I should be heavy attacking him more. I don't know how you'd possibly know this without looking it up, but the gatekeeper's stealing all the missing runes. If you kill him, you get them back. Is that the guy at the start that, the guy at the start who offered me the chance to open the gate? Right, but so could I tell him to open the gate and then kill him? Because yeah, so like I mean, I said in the last stream, right? The way I would have implemented the losing souls mechanic is that whenever you die, your souls get stolen by the next boss, and he just accumulates them and sits on them, and then when you kill that boss, you get back all your souls. I think that would accomplish much the same thing, but it would be incredibly satisfying to then finally kill that boss and win them all back again. I mean, I don't criticise the design of Dark Souls. It's fascinating because it did kind of teach me to be less worried about that stuff, which is like, you know, I spent so long in Dark Souls like stressing over it, and then eventually you just learn to not care, and that's good. Like I feel like I grew as a person, and not many games can say they helped me to grow as a person. Touch him? Nope. Great timing. It's a bit more satisfying to give him a good stab, yeah. Ah. Am I still locked on? No, 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 no! Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, so I'm assuming there's no lore explanation for that. Like, he just is stealing the souls? That's just weird. Yeah, that's disappointing. I assumed it would be the final boss, and the final boss would go in some awfully written cutscene like, I am the soul keeper, I steal the souls. And then you'd kill him and you'd stop losing souls. That would be great. But it's just some random guy. I mean, that's very, very FromSoft, but... I could go and try the other boss. I get the impression I'm not actually going to accomplish anything by killing this boss. I'm killing him, but I'm not actually going to win anything, am I? Mind you, like, you're not killing bosses for progress, right? I'm assuming, is this an actual boss that dies and stays dead? I'm assuming so. If he comes back to life, I will be very disappointed. Ah! That attack is such bullshit. Ah! Straight 3 healing potion charges. If you feel like an enemy should die after you kill it, it probably will. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, this thing's the size of a room, right? The grafted spider guy stays dead too. Oh, right, okay. I don't even remember where he was now. I'm so lost. Completely turned around. Oh, it was past this boss, wasn't it? Yeah. So if I go past, so my assumption about the structure is that this is a total dead end. Also, from the layout of because the way that these save points are laid out, that makes me think that's the final. That like the boss portal there actually leads to the final boss of this place. That's how it feels laid out. Maybe not. Maybe it's the penultimate boss, but whereas this feels like more of a tangent. Or a tangent to a tangent, because there were like 4 tangents, and I can't even remember how I got here. I would quite like to be able to wander around and explore and figure out how it all plugs together, but also I can't do that now because it's full of monsters. Never mind. The room the spider was in is connected to a lot of areas. Is that the same spider from the intro? Is it like supposed to be a specific monster? Man, at this point, if I wasn't streaming, I would just put music on. Because yeah, from the fact that there was some little, the fact that there was some like a woman who was talking about the spider, made me assume the spider was going to be some special boss. In fact, I think I said so at the time. So if that's what she was talking about, that's a little bit disappointing. Why would you like? It's not really their thing to like build up bosses through dialogue. But if you are going to build up a boss through dialogue, surely it would be a really special one. Ah. This is such an odd fight. From with the walls. Oh no, that's the wrong. Ah no, that's the wrong one. Nope, 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 nope. Oh. Hey, I did fuck all. Okay, I found his weak point then. Oh, it's glowing now. Why is it doing that? No, 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 no. No, it's not the same attack. It's a different fire attack, which doesn't do bad things. No. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, that was a new thing that I needed to just flee in terror from, I assume. So why did he start glowing at the end there? Was that because he was low on health? Because I don't think he was... I thought I had him lower than that on like my second attempt. That's like the only time since the second attempt that I've got him that low. Don't get it. I'm not salty about this boss in the same way I was about the first one, in that just standing beside it feels more tactical than reaction based. It's not about like I can't remember the first boss's name again, Wurton, something like that. Unlike with this boss, it feels much more about doing the correct thing than just trying to memorize attack patterns. I mean, obviously there's that weird fire attack, which I still haven't got the hang of, but other than that. It's nice that he's got big purple things on the side where you're supposed to stand. It's convenient. Oh. Well. Maybe I'm just not understanding the attack patterns correctly, and so I'm just getting hit by them all. Oh, I'm starting to get tired. I feel like I was dodging his attacks better when I started. Run, 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 run! Oh, bloody hell! Oh, he's glowing again. So it's nothing to do with his health, because... Has he set himself on fire? Is that what's going on there? I'm gonna make it this time, am I? I've no idea where I am. Ah. When you're shielding, it's chipping away at your health. The glow happens when phase 2 starts. And he buffs himself and his attacks now have lightning damage, and when you're shielding, he's chipping away. It's either lightning damage or holy damage. Ah, so does anyone know what triggers that phase? Yeah, Morget, that was the name of the boss. Margit was the name of the boss. Ah! So should I just stop shielding at that point? Maybe I should stop shielding anyway. I've been, like... I could try two-handing it. Give it a go. Although my two-hander isn't... Wait, that's not a two-hander. That's... What? Oh! Alright, I see. There we go. This is probably not a very good idea. But you never know. My shield is saving my life. Because he's just randomly hitting me all the time, and I block quite frequently. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. I could go upgrade my my longsword again. I think I've picked up quite a lot of the smithing stones now. Although I'd have to farm. I'd have to farm some. Do I have a better shield? No, 77. I could try using a larger shield. Didn't think of that. I mean, it would probably make me really slow. Unable to use this item. Oh, strength 30. Okay. See, this is why I should have put all my points into strength. You guys would like the hit points I'm talking about. Yeah, I mean, it's nice because I feel like the shield is helping in a way that I never really felt like it helped in Dark Souls. Like, I don't remember any boss fight where the shield actually made any difference because you had to either parry or just not bother. The shield was quite useful for clearing trash, but I didn't feel like it was ever useful in boss. And this game feels arranged quite differently, which is quite nice. And especially on this slithery boy, when I've got no idea what's going on. Ah! Is that an attack? Is it an attack that I'm dodging, or is that him moving around the room? It's kind of confusing. He suddenly kind of wriggles and writhes in a way that implies it's supposed to be quite dangerous. Is it because I'm beside him and not getting hit by it? Ah. Oh, shit, back up. Oh, it's bad, it's bad. No, see, he's enraged already, and he's only at like 60%. That seems bad. That seems really bad. I wonder what's making him do that. It's stunning you due to lack of stamina. Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, when he hits me, and I get staggered, that's because I was blocking when I had insufficient stamina, right? But still better than dying, I think. I don't seem to be able to actually predict his attacks, so I'm not actually parrying. I've just got my shield up most of the time, and then I'm intentionally leaving my shield to let my stamina recharge. I'm dropping my shield to let my stamina recharge, and then just raising it again most of the time. Because I don't think I can parry him because I'm not able to accurately enough to. He just thrashes and thrashes and thrashes, and then at some point I just randomly get hit for a load of damage. But the poise requirement is low enough that I can block passively and still accomplish something, which is nice. Nope. Speaking of which, yeah. Might be worth going and upgrading my sword, to be honest. I mean, more so than old Wharton, I do feel like I'm learning this fight in a way that I didn't with that one. Okay, I still don't know how to enjoy that shit. Other than that. Bloody hell. Ah! I hate the healing potion in this game. I mean, I love it, it's great, but it's also the absolute worst. You know, you have nerfed max health now. Why is that? Is that some effect that's been applied to me? Is that? Oh, I see a debuff. Yeah. What's that? Don't see it there. I have two buffs and one debuff. Did I hug fear? You've been hugging strange ladies and taking their blessings. Oh, 5%. That's nothing. That's not even one hit. That's fine. I'm not bothered about that. What does the item do? Is that some item I could use? I'm gonna go and upgrade my sword? Oh, I can't upgrade my sword, so I don't have any souls. What am I going to do? I'm feeling like I'm getting tired and my concentration is starting to go, and that means my performance is getting worse. It's while the item's in your inventory, if I use the item. How do I use the item? Do I use it in combat as a consumable, like on my consumable slot? Like that. I guess I could do a summon. What? Let's do it. Let's summon a jellyfish. Fed up with this fight now. It gives 35% less physical damage. If you use the item, it will restore your health. Summon will only work if that icon appears. Oh, can I not? Oh, okay. Weird ass game. Okay, so you can't summon for this fight. That's interesting. I like that because I don't like summons, but it's odd and arbitrary. But fair enough. I guess it does seem kind of optional. Bad. That's stuck. I can't. I don't think I'm gonna. I think in the time it would take me to find the head, I'd be better off just to hit me. It's like very strange. Ah, nuts. How do I get more poise? Is that a thing I can get? Or does I just need a better shield? Like I could use a tower shield and block more effectively, presumably, and not get staggered so much. Ah, what? Where'd that come from? Get out of the corner. Get out of the corner! Bloody hell. Oh, that'll not restore my health. Okay, apparently not. What is this thing to armor your shield being broken is related to shield stability, which depends on the shield in question. Oh, okay. Oh, because poise and shield stability aren't the same thing, right? Okay. I thought because it's my stamina bar getting depleted is what causes my shield block to break, right? Which isn't the same thing as poise. Poise is when you get stunned. Is that correct? As I don't think I have been stunned. But that's because they just kill me before there's no reason for them to stun me, because if they hit me enough to stun me, I would just die. Higher stability. Yeah, that's the same as it was in Dark Souls 1, yeah. So with the tower shield, I can then block a much heavier attack and not... So, does strength increase shield stability or anything like that? Or is it just negligible? I'm unclear whether I should upgrade this. I did a little bit of Googling and worked out that there wasn't any particular reason not to upgrade this longsword. I've no idea whether I should be upgrading this shield. I don't really like it. Like sword, I don't like. It's a cool looking sword. It's just a basic longsword. Looks good. The shield looks a bit naff because it's just a plain shield. No, 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 no. I wonder if it does that when it can't find me, that weird thrash, like it's trying to attack but it can't find me to attack me. I just don't understand that attack. I don't understand what it is it's doing. Oh, I drank 3 charges. Damn it. I also can't figure out what's triggering the phase change still. I don't think it's time and I don't think it's health. It's not time and it's not health. What the hell is it? No, 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 no. Too busy drinking healing potion to dodge. Well, there's no point blocking out. Shield upgrades are a bit naff. Yeah, I've got 5% more health now than I had before. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, sorry, Percy, I understand. I see what you mean now. Yes. When I use the item, my health would go up. Yes, I misread what you said. It doesn't seem like a very useful item. Like a passive penalty in exchange for a consumable seems like a terrible deal. That shouldn't have hit you, MIO. Because of my amazing dodging, I shouldn't have been hit. I'm getting a bit bored of this boss now. Guess I'll just go explore somewhere else. Trying to figure out where the hell in this dungeon I am. It didn't like, because I got it down so low on my second attempt, it didn't seem like it was going to be very challenging. I just kind of die. It suggests, I guess, I'm not understanding the boss. I'm doing well because I'm just avoiding it completely, but then whenever it actually does anything, I die. Because I don't actually understand any of its attacks. I'm just sort of standing behind it and blocking. Yeah, so he just starts glowing after he does that. And he just does that completely at random, essentially. Oh, there it is. Oof. Oh, nuts. Okay, so what I need to remember is, when I'm behind him, the breath that he does is always the bad breath. Because I keep thinking, oh, I can't tell which breath it is, but actually it's never the easy breath. I could bait the easy breath, I suppose. That might work. Like if I just ran slightly in front of him and baited the breath and then ran back behind him. Like when he does that. Can I do that? Nope. Oh well. No, I think getting up near and far to him is it's a bit too far to run. Right, I'm going to go do something else with it. You'd be much more equipped for this dungeon if you'd done the southern region first. I thought I did do the southern region. Yeah, I mean, if like it's fun to do stuff like when you're maybe not ready for it. But maybe if I'm actually genuinely not ready for it, maybe I should just do something else for a bit. Where was the spider guy? He was behind him, right? Where was the other place I was exploring from? It was... no, it wasn't. I stumbled my way into here, and I stumbled my way into here. So where else could I go instead? Yeah, I mean, I picked up all the items there as well, so I could just ignore it now. South of Limgrave. Okay, so this is the place where it's like... So where is this? Oh, okay, so that's another way into the courtyard. Okay, so this is like the millions of guys along the courtyard. And I've just snuck past them all. Right, okay. Right, yeah, that makes sense. And so there are some items to pick up along that way, so presumably it's worth going back there at some point to pick them up. Oh. He's throwing bombs at me. See anyone? Is this more of the defences? Yeah, and then that's presumably these are the stairs that go up to the... I don't know. So somewhere there's that giant, because I saw the back of that giant before the final boss door. Oh, hello. Yeah, you don't scare me with your big axe. More smithing stones. It really wants me to have smithing stones. Even just the forest region would be a huge boon, then I'd have the flask of physique. So is this somewhere I should have gone, or like, somewhere I could have gone, or somewhere like layout-wise I should have gone and I kind of missed? Because I feel like, in terms of like just following the natural flow of the game, I feel like I'm where I would expect to be at. Whoa. Ah! Okay, that's somewhere I could have gone, but I've sort of beelined the main story path. Is the forest... So hang on, if I look at the map... I guess this isn't a regular place to farm souls, is it? So if I look at the map, I felt like I explored everything there was here. The one place I didn't go was Waypoint Ruins. I did find the dragon here and I ran away from it. But otherwise I tried to explore all around here and everything. I couldn't find any caves or anything. There was some horrible load of enemies there blocking my way through, I think, or was it there? It was either that bridge or there, and with no waypoints anywhere nearby, I didn't really want to chance it with so many guys around. So I guess I could go back and explore there. I also could go this way, but that felt very much like I was skipping this rather than like exploring on. I went all around here and there wasn't anything up here at all. There was like a little camp of guys here which took me ages. No. Oh yeah, there was a thing up there that I didn't explore because I wasn't streaming. Yeah, okay, I could go do that. Like I wandered up to it, but there didn't seem to be anything in particular. Where else was it I could go? Yeah, okay, because if I'm going keep dying in here and losing souls, this isn't a very good place to go. If you had followed the path north from the Waypoint Ruins is where I mean. Forest is east, the Weeping Peninsula I keep talking about is south. So is that here? Somewhere I could have gone. Okay, because I was told to specifically not go east, so I didn't. Okay, I'm gonna go randomly explore this thing. There was like a thing up the top of this hill. I'm gonna go look at that. I was enjoying that castle though. Like I've get a bit bored of that boss now, but like, part just because it seemed kind of arbitrary, which is annoying. I killed a few crabs. Oh, is that a sparkle ball? I don't remember there being a sparkle ball there. Wait, I can... Ah, there's two crabs right here, aren't there? Yep. Hey! No problem. Slight problem. Yeah, I explored all around here. There was like a kind of archaeological dig. Like some... there were like those guys, like these Mongols on horses, and then there were like... There's like these slaves that don't fight back that are digging in the hills, and then random little groups of people. I think they were called nobles, which I felt was very strange. Yes, and then at the top of this hill there were these weird snake things. And I killed some of these weird snake things, but then there was something to stand on, and I didn't go stand on it in case there was something important. So this is the thing that so I was like, oh, I should probably do that when I'm streaming. Transforming slave? No, I didn't. Oh, not as far as I know. So yeah, I never stood on this, whatever this is. So let's find out. Is it anything? Everjail. Oh. Hello. Is this a thing? Oh. Oh, it's a boss. It's a very dangerous boss. Straight out of one blood loss. Oh, does that cost me maximum hit points or some shit? Or is that just a debuff for the fight? Wouldn't surprise me if this game had something that costs you maximum hit points every time you die to it. That seems very much like the kind of thing. Did Dark Souls have a thing like that? Or am I imagining it? Blood loss builds up. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that mechanic was in Dark Souls, wasn't it? I'll give that one more go, but I'm not going to bang my head against it. This kind of feels like something I'm supposed to come back to later. He's very fast for how hard his attacks hit. I guess that's high level bosses for you. Yeah, alright, let's not bother with that then. Dark Souls 1 Curse. Was Curse the same thing? I can't remember now. Yeah, there was some poison. Wasn't there poison? I'm sure there was a poison effect. You're supposed to make a friend for this fight. Right, sure. I don't know what these things are. Obviously I killed a whole load of them for their I also haven't engaged with the right, okay, so I'm gonna so there was a boss up here, Waypoint Ruins. I'll go up there and see if I can find a Grace. There were loads of those giants on the road, so I was just kind of avoiding them. It felt, I don't know, this area felt kind of hostile to exploration. Maybe I was just misunderstanding the way it was, but it didn't feel like somewhere it wanted me to explore just now. Was my interpretation. Maybe I misunderstood it. I could also just level up a whole bunch. What have we got? Some graveyards, some coffins down there. Some sort of forest. Oh, that was the thing that refills your health points. Health potions. It's disappointing. So I need to. So somewhere around here, I need to find both a. I need a spawn point, a grace, but I also need a map fragment or whatever that's called. There's like a kind of map fragment thing you can find, isn't there? So somewhere in here, yeah. So I killed that giant plant thing, and that didn't seem to accomplish anything. And I would have thought there would have been a grace nearby, but there wasn't. And there's a massive cliff here that I can't navigate. Every hint in the game tells you to beeline for the castle, but it's not suited for new characters. Yeah, I mean, maybe there's part of that is... Oh, hello. What are you? Maybe part of that is like, you know, giving you that Dark Souls experience of like, it's supposed to be hard. It's almost like grind as much as you want and then go play Dark Souls. Has your crystal teardrop ripened? That sounds dodgy. Oh, something down there. Oh, I like that. That's cool. I love like weird old facilities built into the side of things. Although this looks more like a quarry than a cliff. Don't know. Oh, that's what's at the other end of the causeway. Yeah, I was exploring the causeway. Is that the tower that's at the other end? That thing? Is that what that is? I assume it must be. That's a... For it to be useful... So, okay, so there's a boss... Or, sorry, I don't know what the boss is because I didn't go in, but there's a boss portal here somewhere. Just here. But there just isn't... Am I missing a grace somewhere that's like... Because it would have to be quite close to that portal for it to be useful for fighting that boss. And I couldn't find one anywhere near here. There is a grace, but it's inaccessible until you head underground. There's a stake of Marika. Does the stake of Marika trigger automatically? So I don't need to find it or anything. Oh, okay. There isn't a grace. Okay, alright. That explains why I can't find it then. I'll ignore this crazy plant that's launching lightning at me. Oh. Where was the way in? It was around here, so I guess I'll follow the ghost. Oh, hello. There is a dungeon portal here somewhere. Where is it? I remember it not being in the same room as the flower, but I don't remember. Oh, okay, so there's the statue. Is that a summoning statue or a respawn statue? I can't remember the difference. Stakes count if you're in their area effect. It's shown as a buff. Ah, that little buff. I can see the third buff I have on my buff bar. Is that what that is? Bloody hell! Where's this? Where's the dungeon entrance? It's not. That's the corridor, so there's 3 plants in that corridor. I'm getting really confused. Maybe I didn't look carefully enough in the plant. Nah, here we go. Yep. No shield ahead, therefore rolling. Magic ahead, therefore good luck. First off, head, and then visions of grass. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh. Wow, this guy just needs dodging, doesn't he? Ah. Here we go. Mad pumpkin head. Okay, so I took a break from that boss fight to have another boss fight. So it's that. Ah, okay, so it's that statue. Yeah, and then that's the summoning icon, right? That means you. Is that for summoning players or for summoning monsters? That's for summoning monsters. I've lost it again now. I'll cut that shit out. Bloody hell. The other way. I've lost the entrance. There it is. So can I summon my octopus here? Octopus, jellyfish. Not at all sure about that sudden headbutt attack. That seems quite tricky to anticipate. Ah! I mean, it's a bit easier than the other thing. Oi! Goddamn helmet! Ah, 90 souls. It's definitely worth stopping to pick up. Don't summon outside. But I was able to summon. Oh no! With Marlin Spike, I had to summon inside the room, didn't I? But he's so I don't have time to summon for this fight. I'm assuming because he's all over me, like straight away all over me. Wait, where's the? I've lost it again. It's through here. It's there. There we go. Right, and I'm not blocking with my shield, so I should be two-handing. Oh. I'm not sure I should be two-handing actually, because those attacks are a lot slower. Yeah, I'm not actually getting to finish the attack before he attacks again. That's not ideal, is it? Ow. Nuts. Ah, it's easy, on farm. Wait, which door did I come in? I've got no idea which door I came in. Oh, there's a thing in here. Oh, I see. That's why I couldn't find the grace that felt like it should be nearby. Yep, sure. Makes sense. Man, that was so much easier. So much easier than that other boss. Guess it was a mini-boss from significantly earlier. Treasure chest. That's not a treasure chest, is it? What a liar. What a liar. So which way did I come in? That was the way in. Okay. This door says head ahead. Oh. Yep. Okay, yeah, that is ahead. You look like a weirdo.
Tarnished, are we? No wonder you should turn up here. I am Selen, a sorcerer, quite plainly. Why are you here?
She sounds like she's talking from the same, like, set of... Like, she's only allowed to talk in certain set things, like the ones that are used in the marker signs.
Ah, a yen for glintstone sorceries. I dare say your proclivities are far from ideal. Oh well, perhaps nurture will defy nature, with a bit of luck. But one must choose one's masters wisely. I was exiled.
Yeah, I think she's wearing a statue as a head, isn't she?
As a reviled, apostate witch. Do you still wish to learn from me?
Can I make bad decisions in this game, by the way? Like, that would be worth knowing. Because in Dark Souls, there's like, if I choose one of these, it's like, oh, I'm sorry, you can't get the best sword in the game now. And I don't know whether this game has the same design attitude.
Well, you are a piece of work. Very well. You are now my protege in glintstone sorcery. But I refuse to coddle, or cast kind words. Never. Anticipate grievances, young apprentice.
Sure. Sorcery sounds amazing. I love sorcery. I love sorcery so much. This is how a knight studies sorcery. She doesn't seem worried. About 50 hours in, you'll be able to make this kind of decisions. I don't actually know how far in I am. Let me have a look. Let me check Steam. Before I started today, I was 15 hours in. So about 20 hours, something like that. I've dawdled a little bit. I've been trying now. I wish Steam would stop tracking hours due to inactivity. Because, you know, like, it says, like I've got, like, 7,000 hours in Tabletop Simulator, but that's because I routinely just leave it running for days at a time. Not playing it at all. And Steam's like, oh, you seem to play this game a lot. Right. So, I mean, where should so I could explore south, or I could explore up this way, which is what someone specifically told me not to do. Is that like a map there? Is that like a map stone? Is that why that's marked like that? Yeah, you just leave ESO in the taskbar, so Steam thinks you play it a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I could explore over that direction, follow the road. So I mean, someone implied there was like an area that I should just go and explore because it was a... Oh, I tell you what I should do. I should probably just transport back to the marker. I should like heal. Oh wait, hang on. I need to go here instead. See if I can upgrade my sword again. South is a big low-level area, east is friendly area. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, because from the layout of the game world... I mean, okay, so Dackle did say to me straight away, like, don't go east, no one let him go east, oh my god, don't go east. So from that point of view, like, maybe that was putting me off exploring in a way that I was misleading. So should I not bother to upgrade this, because it means it does slightly more damage when I hit with it, which isn't something I care about. Yeah, that's disappointing. Yeah, upgrading my shield should definitely cause it to block very slightly more. It's far east. Right, okay, so I was just misled then. So because this felt to me like the starting area, and then I explored onwards, there was like a puzzle to get up to this bit. And there were two different ways of getting up to here, so I did that. Because I didn't feel like I was skipping ahead. I felt very much like I'd kind of explored to the natural limits of the starting area. And and then moved on with the game as the game appeared. And then I thought I'd found when I snuck around the outside of the castle and found the secret back way on, that felt like I was now skipping ahead. And so yeah, it never would have even occurred to me to explore these other directions. It's interesting. Interesting what assumptions I have, you know. Like partly it's the game telling me things, partly it's just like an impression I've somehow got from somewhere. So where am I going? Going here. And I feel like there's some sort of story going on with these. I'm so good at mounted combat. I feel like there's some sort of story going on with this archaeological dig, but I couldn't figure out what it was. Those guys are dragging out chests of something. I haven't seen them spawn with that, I've just seen them moving it. I don't actually know where they're taking it. Where could they possibly be taking it? Because there isn't anywhere to go. There seem to be... I mean, this is a quarry. This isn't like a tomb. They're taking it to the castle, but can they get to the castle? Oh yeah, okay. It's actually a fairly open... Hey, buddy. expert amount of combat. Yeah, alright buddy, calm down. I did find the dragon, it landed next to me and I ran away from it very quickly. Try knight, but be wary of strong foe. So there's like multiple ranks of guards. These are like the worst guys, and then these are like proper actual guards, but still super weak. So presumably the guy in the castle has sent them to dig for something. Was that? Yeah, okay, it was under there. A load of skeletons spawned and attacked me when I went under there. I think that must have been what it was. Could go and explore that way. So they're digging for something. Those things, so I mean, so the ones at the camp up here. Oh, okay, it goes to the camp. Yes, of course. There were a couple of them at the Gatefront ruins, and they had treasure chests with like magic weapons in them, I think, or non-magic weapons. So I guess maybe they're digging for weapons in the ruins. That would make sense. Oh, there's the dragon. Could go fight a dragon. I'll have another go at getting under this. Oh, can I survive that? Yeah, no problem. I'll see if I can go under this bridge. They bring it to the camp before the storm gate. Yeah, that makes sense. Digging for tarnished that have yet to revive to make abominations. Abominations, the spiders. Yeah, so before I went to the castle, these skeleton things seemed quite threatening, but now they seem kind of... Oh, yes, I remember. Yes, I don't have anything that can kill them. That's why I stopped. That's why I stopped going this way. I guess I could just run past them and see where I get to. But it kind of felt like it was telling me, don't go this way, you're not equipped for this. Maybe I need a blunt weapon? No, well, okay, that is a mechanic that exists in games. It doesn't feel like a very appropriate mechanic in this game. Because, like, you hit something with a long sword and it's gonna smash it to pieces. It's not like strong. I've done it. I've defeated the strong foe. Yes. Oh. Invaded by Bloody Finger Nerigis. Uh-oh. Is that another NPC? Where are you, bastard? There he is. This freaked me out when this happened before, because I was like, why is there a player? Ah! Whoa! Oh, and did he summon an ally? That's pretty cool. It's a mechanic in this game. It's very important that you keep a blunt weapon handy. I prefer Dark Souls 1 where holy damage makes them stay dead. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because it's a rule. Like, I don't mind if you approximate it. Like one of the D&D rules is like skeletons are resistant. It was a thing in 3rd edition. I don't know if it's a thing in 5th edition. That skeletons are resistant to slashing and piercing, and that's fine. Like I mean, piercing in particular, you wouldn't think a crossbow bolt would do very much to a skeleton, but a sword, it's gonna fuck a skeleton up. Like, there's not really a great deal of difference between a maul and a greatsword. They're not wildly different weapons. It's mostly about whacking you with a massive, great amount of metal. Can I get down here safely? Or am I supposed to go through the skeletons? That looks safe. No problem. Is it going near there that triggers it? No, it's not. That blood loss is dangerous.
The bloody finger. The end is nigh.
Oh.
Blood.
I was like, I come to help me. That's neat. Oh my god, I can't believe you drank a potion. What the hell? It's stupid. Are we going to be enemies now? No. Oh, thanks, guy. Thanks for coming and helping. So is that teaching me about PvP, that, like, sometimes PvPers hunt other PvPers? At some point, you don't need blunt damage for skeletons. So I will need a blunt weapon at some point, but not for skeletons. What else can you hurt with blunt weapons? I remember clay golems. So hang on, was there something back this way? I don't know. Clay golems in Baldur's Gate. Well, D&D 2nd edition, right? But Baldur's Gate was most of the 2nd edition that I played. They were immune to blunt weapons, which was actually a pain in the ass in some cases. Yeah, it's super cute that someone came and attacked me and then someone else came and saved me. That's really nice. What's this? Is that a warning? Oh, it's another one of these mini dungeon things. I mean, progression-wise... Oh, do I need... If I want to upgrade further, do I need to go back... It's an anti-horse rune line. Ah, okay, that makes sense. I need to... If I want to I can't remember what it's called now. That hall, that special hall I got summoned to, is that where I would? Is that where I would? See, I need more strength. I don't feel like I really need more vigor. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like what I needed to do is upgrade how my my flasks heal. That would be useful. I think I get misled about strength because fairly early on in Dark Souls 1, I found a Black Knight two-hander. I think it might have been from like the first or second Black Knight I killed, dropped a Black Knight two-hander. So for the entire rest of the game, I was trying to just desperately level up my strength. Desperately trying to level up my strength in order to be able to wield this two-hander in one hand, which of course was a complete waste of time because a trap. Oh, there's like a warning thing. Oh. Oh, ah! Ah! How was that? Oh, it didn't actually hurt me very much, okay. It's odd, it's interesting. I remember this being the case in the previous games as well. Maybe I guess I've just missed them, but it's interesting that you don't find all of the other starter gear. I'm assuming that my starting class doesn't have a massive long-term impact, but that. Oh. I don't think I've found any other low-level gear. So, like, if I wasn't happy with being a knight and I wanted to, like, change my gear and try out being a different type of person, that doesn't seem to be a thing that I can do. Which surprises me. Something incredible ahead. Oh, mushroom. You can swap out stuff early using the shops. I didn't see the only stuff. Maybe I just missed it and wasn't paying attention. The only thing I saw in the shops, I could buy chainmail. I could buy a full set of chainmail. I noticed, but I didn't notice anything else. Hold mushroom. Mushroom, oh mushroom. Yep, that is what I was promised. So there's a sort of wry humour to that, I guess. It's fine. There's merchants. Yeah, I found a few merchants. Maybe I just missed it, and I'm just not like. But I feel like I should try like leather armor. But I don't really want to have leather armor. Friend ahead. Oh, I hope this is going to be a friend. On the other side of this mist. No wrath ahead. Mimicry ahead. Mm-hmm. Ah, friend. Likely trap. Be wary of betrayal, therefore likely trap. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with this. The armor doesn't matter much. Well, but isn't my armor, like as metal armor, is this not unusually heavy and therefore, like, kind of not helping me very much? And I could, I could. Is anything horrible, and am I going to get teleported across the map? Doesn't look like a mimic. If I was fat rolling, yeah. Sure, let's go for it.
Well. Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief! The gods demand repentance!
It's fair enough, to be honest.
Your coin. All of it.
Whoa. Whoa! Okay, that's my poise break for the first time. Jesus. Mate, I've got tactics like you wouldn't believe now. I can double drink healing potions. Oof, but you can just murder the shit out of me, okay. He seems strong. Okay, so I can't block him. Ah, where's the... I don't seem to be able to get behind him either. And his shield is... His spear is wicked fast. Like, I tried to dodge behind him and he immediately moves the other way. He's kicking my shield to punish your block. Yeah, so if I just hold block, he kicks it out of the way. That makes sense. Is it supposed to be a parry boss? Or am I supposed to just parry? Because I hate parrying. Especially with such a fast... Like that? Oh, missed it. Missed it again. God damn it. Ah, what? They did what? I didn't even have my shield up when he started the kick animation. What the hell? There's other ways around it. I mean, I could try fighting it like I did the dodge, like hang on. Oh, what am I doing? No, get off. The so it's dodge roll and then light attack. That seems quite good for these sort of situations. Because it's got quite a lot of reach on it. Because normally when I dodge, I end up like miles away. Ah, what's that? Get off. Can I parry with a... Yes. Not very much, but I can do it. Oh, that's a leaping attack. What? Fucking two can play that game. Oh, that was very nice.
Wait, please.
What?
I surrender. White flag and all.
Yeah, sure. Fine with me. Is that it? Hey!
Well, finally come round, have you? I knew you would. You're a man of reason. True and true.
I'm just going to go over here to put my sword away so I don't accidentally kill you.
Well, what do you know? You're tarnished, like me. Now, how did I get that wrong?
Are we not all
I took you
tarnished?
for a demi-human or some such. An innocent mistake, I assure you. Well, water under the bridge. Now we're squared up. How about we play nice from now on?
Sure, absolutely.
A true man of reason. Just what I like about you. I'm Patches.
Nice.
Patches the untethered.
Well past
Carnage
midnight,
like
I
you,
should stop, I
only
think.
free-spirited. Nomadic, you might say. Only for now, those retired soldiers turned bandits. They're paying for my gruel. In exchange for my, well, showing them the ropes. But honestly, this looting racket is bloody terrifying. Frankly, I'm ready to wash my hands clean. Maybe set up a
Ah, you're gonna sell me.
shop. So don't be a stranger. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time. Don't forget to pop back for another visit, friend. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time.
It's also an absolutely incensed that him surrendering doesn't have a "do you wish to forgive this NPC yes no" prompt, and they just kept swinging until he died. Yeah. I thought that was unusually generous, I thought, by the standards of this of FromSoft. Of like, I feel like in the Dark Souls version of this, you have to like fight defensively against him for 10 minutes, at which point he then surrenders, and there's no way to know that. Something like that. Him like lying down and covering his head with his shield seems very generous by comparison. So do I teleport out and then just run back in again? Go back immediately. Yeah, cool. I should probably stop there. I'm going to stop after this. Like I'll just go back in and see what he has to sell, but then I should really go. Well, I'll keep wandering around if I'm playing without streaming. I'll keep wandering around then to the east and see what I find. Go find that other map marker. Are those guys going to chase me in here? No? Oh, set up another chest. Be wary of betrayal. Should I open that chest?
Well, nice of you to drop in finally. It's all a bit ad hoc, but I'm sure you'll find something. And welcome to Patches Emporium, where you won't need a refund, because everything's top notch. Yeah, I had those bandits make a clean break. Now they're all suppliers, and good ones at that.
No, they attacked me on the way in, dude.
They don't understand a word I'm saying, but it hardly matters. We have a natural connection. They're all foot soldiers.
So I shouldn't open the chest if I want to stop.
Defeated army, worked to the bone by their high and mighty lord. Only
Right.
thrown out with the rubbish.
Is it going to teleport me somewhere?
It's the same old story everywhere I go. To hell with it all.
Right, sure. Okay, well I won't.
Wondering what's inside the treasure chest. Well, it's nothing too special. Just something I'm saving as thanks for a very valuable customer.
Patches,
But then
you being a
again,
dick.
It would fetch some spectacular coin. And besides, this valuable customer could be a long time coming. Huh? Everything is give and take. Give and take.
Well, I do need to stop, but like, should I go open it when I'm next playing, or should I wait till I'm streaming to open it? Margit Shackle. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So an item that helps you with the first boss. That's neat. Ooh, a parrying dagger. That sounds interesting. Wait till the stream. Okay. And it's a... Okay, yeah, so there's a thing. So there's a thing you can grind out that stops him doing his leap attack. Nothing else here that's notable, is there? Oh, what's this? A horse crest shield. It's got... how much block? His guard boost. His guard boost shield stability. In which case this is the same as the one I've already got. But it looks quite cool. Right, the parrying dagger does nothing much, but you can presumably parry with it a bit better. Interesting. Alright, well anyway, I'll leave it
Cheers
there.
for that.
Thanks everyone. Oh, oh no, I do actually need to remember to quit, because it complained at me. It's incredibly tedious to quit this game, because you have to load up to the main menu, which takes a while, and then quit from the main menu, which also takes a while. Why is this? Why? No. Okay, I'm not gonna rant. Good night, everybody. See you again soon.